Hey everyone, it's Sarah Sunshine. I'm back with another how-to video. This is kind of a double-sided how-to video. We are showing you how to do a bioactive tank setup. This tank did not come with bioactive materials. And we're also showing you how to step your pet up to a better or their next size enclosure. So this is going to be for our frog Emerald and our frog Opal. They're a few months apart though. Opal's still a little too small to put with Emerald, but Emerald's going to be stoked about this. So what you want to start with here is your lava rocks. And what we've done is we've gone ahead and taken all of his bioactive materials he had in his tank already, and we have scooped them out and are going to put them back in. So his soil is already seeded with springtails. It's not a good idea to seed dumpy frog soil with isopods because they're just going to eat them as snacks. So here we go. Put your lava rocks in. Okay, now you're going to want to put your filter paper down. And this filters between the soil and the lava rocks to let moisture through. Some tanks do come with a little tap at the bottom so you can let the extra moisture out. This is not one of them, unfortunately. However, this is the filter fabric that you need to put in next. Now, we are making a bioactive tank. However, bioactive is great. We love bioactive for our frogs and our small lizard, and it's good for them. However, it's not good for every reptile. Depending on where your reptile originates from, you need to do research because their soil needs are different. We don't keep all of our animals in the biosoil. We have several animals that we make different mixtures of soil for them to try and imitate their habitat as close as possible. But with frogs and small lizards, this is recreating as close to home as possible. So go ahead and put your filter fabric in. And next is the dirt. Leaf litter in. I've collected the leaf litter already from his tank. It's already starting to deteriorate, which is what it's supposed to do, and the spring pods eat it. So I'm going to go ahead and put some of his leaves that he already had back in here. And this is also filled with springtails like crazy. You even want to take some of the leaves that are dying and put them back. That is beneficial. Wow, this is crawling with springtails. I want to put all of them in here, but they don't all fit. Oh, I wish y'all could see all the springtails in here. And that's it as far as that part. Now it's time for the fun part, decorating your terrarium for your critter. Now this did come with some terrarium moss, all natural, no dyes. I would put a little bit, but not a lot. You don't want to create too many hiding places for crickets to go. But do put a little. It helps retain moisture in the enclosure. There was already some moss in the enclosure already, so we don't need to add a lot. That's probably good right there. And this is the Mopani wood. I forgot to mention, before you do any type of terrarium build, you want to make sure that you rinse everything off very thoroughly and dry it. This has already been done. So this is Mopani wood, and I wanted to use it for him to be able to climb up on. So let's see how we're going to end up positioning this. I think like that is pretty good. Let's see if this is all going to configure. And then his little tree. And we've got a little hanging plant. Corner right there. And we've got the little Buddha girl. We'll just go ahead and sit her right there. Right next to the tree. And oh, I almost forgot that we need room for his water dish. And this is his favorite thing in the whole world. So he can't go without that. Is this gonna fit? Ooh, I think we're running into a problem. And the bush falls down. These never want to stick for me. If you've watched some of the past videos, they notoriously come down on me. It's funny. Maybe if I get it a little bit wet. And then now the tree. So it's gonna have to go like that. There is still room right there for the little Buddha girl. I think there is. Perfect. I don't know about you guys, but I love it. I think it looks great. I think that Emerald's gonna love it as well. We have a few more things left to do, and I'm gonna show you that here in just a second. Okay, now for the last part. You are going to want to set up your lighting. Which is extremely easy to do. You might want to take a look in here. A lot of times you will find coupons for products. And overall, we use a lot of ZooMed products, so we are fond of them. And you're going to want to screw the bulb into the hood. This one doesn't want to screw in for me. Gotta be smarter than the light bulb, Sarah. I don't know what the issue is with this bulb. There we go. Finally got it to engage. Sometimes these are very touchy, and you can break the ball very easily, so you have to be careful. Don't screw them in too tight. I think that's okay. You're gonna set them on the top. They do sell stands for the dome lights. We don't really see a need for them. We just stick ours straight on top of the terrarium. You will also need a thermometer to know what the temperature is inside your tank. We will go over thermometers and the different types in another video. We prefer digital thermometers. They tend to be a lot more accurate. Go figure. So you want to go ahead. I already put the battery in this and hooked up the suction cup, so you wouldn't be sitting through that. Now you want to run this. You're going to run this. Unclip the hood. And you're going to run this. There's a couple of little notches back here where you can run the cable. Get it behind the plant though. Go ahead and stick it to the glass. Oh, I can't see what I'm doing down there. There we go. And then just go ahead and stick that piece to the outside so you can observe what the temperatures are in your terrarium. All right, now heat bulb there. Of course, you're going to want to fill the water dish. I really recommend for frogs to use the largest water dish you can fit in the tank because they love to play in their pools. One of their favorite things to do. Last but not least, this is a reptile gun. This is a pocket-sized one, and it can be used for several different things. It can be used to gauge your terrarium temperature. All you do is hold it up, click the button, and it'll tell you what the ambient temperature in the tank is to make sure your reptile is not being overheated or underheated. You can also use it to gauge your incubation temperatures and also your egg container temperatures. So I'm going to review this product. I have not used it yet and let you all know what I think of it. But that's it as far as making a tank that didn't come bioactive into bioactive and making an arboreal tank for an arboreal animal, which here in a second you all will see. And here's Emerald. That's who this tank has been built for. I believe that Emerald is a female. This is a white tree frog, or also known as a dumpy frog. They're from Australia. They're the second largest tree frog in the world. They get really big. This is only about half as big as they get. But Emerald, we've only heard very low, small, occasional croaks from. And Emerald is like 3 to 4 months older than Opal, and Opal croaks all the time, and that is an indication that you have a male frog. Males do the majority of the croaking. Females will occasionally croak sometimes, some do not. But this is Emerald, and you've met them all before, her before, because Emerald is truly the star of our show, honestly. Let's see how Emerald likes her new home. Here you go, Emerald. Emerald never wants to go back home. Oop. you think, Emerald? We know you like your pool. That's been established. Well, everyone, we will keep you updated on how Emerald likes her new home. And I want to thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, turn on your notifications, and blessed be.